please welcome Jeff Mathers and Matt Mastrangelo.
Let's go. Hell yeah, dude.
Here's the baton. That's the baton.
Let's go. Wait 1 second. Hold on.
Woo!
Before we do anything, let's give Betty a round of applause. That was incredible. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, thank you. You got the baton?
We got the baton, yeah.
Okay,
got
good.
it.
Don't drop the baton.
Baton got
I
him.
am gonna also piggyback off the raising of the hand. So please raise your hand if you are hungover due to Joe Rennan or Jamie Hernandez. Oh, not that many. I'm surprised.
I see a few.
Okay.
You know.
Joe and Jamie, you got some work to do tonight.
Can I do one?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you're losing your voice. Okay. Keep your hand up if you are losing your voice and currently giving a presentation. Oh, damn. All right, yeah, it's just me. Okay, cool.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Matt Mastrangelo. I'm the EVP of Product.
I'm Jeff Mather, VP of Product. Good to see y'all.
First off, I want to say how grateful and thankful we are to be here in front of all of you. You're all the power users of the platform, and so you all help drive the direction of the product. You challenge us every day with different problems. You bring new and creative ideas for us to build into the product, and so we truly appreciate all of you. We typically are behind a screen, so we don't always get to interact and gather feedback from you all. So, you know, I talked to some of you yesterday. Today, please come out, find us. We'll look for you. We truly need that feedback because, again, that's what helps drive the direction of the product. One caveat, though. If it is positive feedback, please bring it to me. Anything negative, I don't want. That all goes to Jeff, so
Cool.
Jeff can handle that.
Totally. Yeah. No, sounds good.
All right. In order to understand where we are today, I want to quickly touch on how we got here. A couple years ago, we were operating 3 different platforms, and we were tasked to bring that under one roof. During that time, we shipped over 200 features. That number doesn't just represent rebuilding existing features, but we were continuing to innovate at the same time while also making improvements to our infrastructure. I don't show that number to brag or boast. It's really just to call out the pace that we were moving at, because we needed to ensure that you all had everything you needed to continue to run your business every single day. And I'm incredibly proud of what we've built, what FEVO Enterprise is today. This is the strongest, most capable version of FEVO we've ever shipped. But we also know that there's always improvements that can be made, and that's what continues to drive us.
Ultimately, it came back to how do we make this easier and better? How do we improve your day-to-day? And the thing that Matt and I just kept coming back to was this: how do you get time back without giving anything up? And we tossed around some ideas, our product team, multiple meetings about it, and it seemed to always come back to artificial intelligence. I think, it's AI, if you haven't heard of it. So really quick, I gotta ask this question, because, and seriously, thumbs up, thumbs down this for the answer. Over under 12 and a half AI presentations happening in Vegas at this exact moment. Dude, you get that thumb up. It's like 30 probably. And so, but like, it's been, I think all of us feel this way. It's been like nuts to see how AI has evolved over the past 4 years. Like what started as like a simple question, you get a nuanced answer, right? And then you asked it a complex question and it gave you a simple answer. And you know, one of my favorites, can't forget media, can't forget AI photos. Matt, little surprise, man. Oh, whoa. So how did that get in there? Dude.
Are you serious? Just so you guys know, that's not the original photo that was
What a
supposed to be in
mistake.
here.
I don't know how
snuck
this,
that in.
I don't know how this happened.
This is every day of my life, for real.
Dude.
Every meeting, right after, Jeff sending me some sort of AI.
Yeah, this is like not the first one I made today. You're getting crushed, but you look pretty good falling off the horse. So, but truthfully, like the evolution, you know, where we've seen this going.
Yeah, it's moving so fast. And so, you know, the next evolution is something called agents. And, you know, that word is getting thrown around a lot. And so I want to take a second here because I think it's important to really touch on exactly what is an agent. A regular AI answers a question and then it stops. Okay? An agent, you give it a task, you give it a goal, and it figures it out. It takes the next steps, it makes decisions, it has tools at its disposal to get the job done.
Say hello to Gibson. That's what it is. It's workflows. It's workflows and EP. I'm pumped. I'm jacked up. This is gonna. I don't want to spoil, but I think it's going to be game changing for y'all. And look, we built this from the ground up, right? And we built this from the ground up with your day-to-day, your business in mind. Gibson is enterprise agents at work for you. And honestly, think of it this way. You should be spending time getting creative with your offers rather than spending time making the damn offers. For real. And picture... Dude, picture the platform now. Everybody's been in there. You're doing offers, you're editing offers, you're creating groups, you're adding add-ons, you're doing questions, you're doing codes, blah, 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 like a lot happening, right? And truthfully, like some of my main projects since I've been here have been, how do I take 100 clicks down to 20? And we did it, cool, great. But then it's like, we're not even taking it down from 20 to 10. It's like, what do we do? And this is where the goal changed. It's how do we make clicks not matter anymore? That is how you get time back without losing anything. Gibson is one prompt. It's one ask, it's one request, it's one sentence, it's one whatever you want it to be. Because truthfully, this thing is going to meet you exactly where you are, no matter what you ask it. And dude, I'm just going to shut up and let's see the damn thing, you know? Like, we're not going to do one offer, we're not doing two offers, we're going to do bulk offers. We're going to build offers for an entire season. So let's do it.
Yep. We're going to start with a bulk offer creation for all games across multiple groups. Those groups are our friends at Allianz and Zip. And look, I know that...
Let's go.
I know I've heard it. Actually, I heard it last night, too. I need to learn more about prompts. Does the prompt need to be perfect? The prompt does not need to be perfect. Gibson has built-in knowledge. I want to show you how that looks.
Here we go.
Give it a prompt. Gibson will now go take action. If you notice, I did not tell Gibson to write an offer description, and it did it. I didn't give it the hold class. It knew which one to use. I didn't give it the buyer type. It knew which one to use. But don't worry. Gibson has built-in memory. So if you want to use a different class instead of open, just tell Gibson, I always use a FEVO class. Gibson will remember, and all your offers moving forward will pull from a FEVO class. But real quick, Gibson will not do anything that you don't want it to do. That was validation that you saw there. It's called human in the loop. It's the ability for you all to review, is this correct? Do I need to make any edits? Is everything there that I need to then take action? If it's all there, you click confirm. Gibson goes ahead, creates those offers. And if you notice, one thing you cannot do in EP today is bulk create across multiple groups. Gibson just did that.
So they're made. Sick. I'll speak for myself, from my past. I would create bare bones offers. I would let them sit, and then I would just edit them constantly, right? I'm guessing there's a few people in here that do the same. And, oh, shoot, we forgot fundraising. We forgot a t-shirt question. So, editing. Forgot to add $10 amount to group, and I need to add a t-shirt question. Let's hit it. Now check this out. I did not designate t-shirt sizes, and you can see that it's pulling it in. This is one of the little examples that's throughout Gibson of you give it the question, it's gonna know what you're trying to do here. Now, if you need to add double XL or whatever in, do it. But it's gonna at least give you the baseline so there's no chance of you missing the options or something when you're doing t-shirt size. And guess what? Gibson knows codes, it knows BOGO, it knows discount codes, it knows promotion codes, ref codes, insert word codes. It probably does that. You wanna update display names and descriptions in bulk? 100%, do it. Offers are done. Hit confirm. Good to go, ship them out. And look, we just made 2 offers. They're great, or 2 groups, send them out. Those are good. We've got 3 new groups that just came in. We want to do the same structure as the ones we just did. Now, Enterprise today does not have bulk cloning, that I have a group with 60 offers. I want to take that same group and just bulk clone it to another one. So I'm going to take 3 more of our amazing partners, FanFeed, FanIQ1, and ChargeFuse, and I want to give them their own corporate links, right? 180 offers across 3 groups, the same inventory, the same fundraising, the same t-shirt questions, hit go, and this is where you get the time back. This is not going to take long. Right? This is where you can hit go and go answer some emails. You can hit go and go take a call. That's the time coming back. What is hundreds of offers just took minutes to complete.
All right. Now let's look at bundling, specifically around a suite bundle. I'll be honest, this is probably the most complex build that we have in EP today. There's a lot of moving pieces that go into bundling and suites, but I want to show this example. So 2 suites, 1 in price level, banner loft with food and beverage, 2nd in banner seats. Parking and price level, lot 3. Give it a ratio, configuration, whatever that is, 20 tickets, 2 parking, whatever you want to set it. Again, Gibson will go do the work. It has the tools built in. But if you notice, I did not tell Gibson the parking event. I did not tell Gibson the food and beverage event. Those are completely separate events in your manifest. But Gibson has the built-in knowledge to know and to match up the parking events, the food and beverage events, so that there are no mistakes. Click confirm, go ahead and build. Again, 1 prompt, all these examples. It doesn't need to be perfect. If Gibson doesn't have the information, it'll ask you. If it needs a little bit more, that's fine. But it is such a time saver with Gibson.
Look, and this is just a taste of what Gibson can do. How do you give time back? How do you not give anything up? That's Gibson. That's how this goes. Pop-up alert.
Yeah. You know what I thought that was for a second? Was Whisper.
Dude, yeah. It's
anybody use Whisper?
Dude,
another AI tool? Yeah, isn't it great?
Dude, Whisper.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
As long as it's not a blue screen.
You don't even have to type if you use Whisper. Just tell it what you want. Exactly.
All right, Gibson built the thing.
Yep, we built it. Now we need to see it. So, over the last 8 to 10 months, we've been working on redesigning our purchase flow. And we invested a lot of time in usability testing to really understand where are the friction points, where might somebody get tripped up. Some of you here today participated in that usability testing. We talked to buyers, we talked to internal folks. The goal was to find the friction points, find where somebody hesitates or second guesses or slows down, and we wanted to fix that. Conversion doesn't start at checkout, it actually starts on the landing page. So one of the biggest changes that we made was to our group landing pages. To better leverage our True Cart, buyers can select all the games up front, and then we can walk them through the seat selection, one event at a time, getting them through the checkout flow quickly. But the cart is where revenue is won or lost. We all know that. It's the moment a fan goes from interested to committed. The biggest takeaway that we had from our usability testing was that fans wanted to feel like they were in control, that they were confident in what they were buying. They want to quickly scan the offer, the inventory, and have the information surface up to them. And so we did that. We did that by bringing in more imagery, bringing the seating chart forward, using tags that has key information so it's cleaner and it's a quicker path to purchase. And when fans feel confident, then they'll buy. So very excited. These are 3 examples. Obviously, there are so many different ways to configure an offer, whether it's seat picker, bundles, suites, general admission, best available. We had to walk through all of those, and we wanted to make sure that every user felt confident no matter how that offer was configured.
And social, like Betty said, it's the core of what we do. This is where this whole dang thing started, right? Like Betty said, no one goes alone. And how do we meet fans where they are? How do we enable them to do that, to sit with their people?
And it's not just a social network. The leaderboard is great. That's now pulled into the cart. But we've also scaled our fan incentive program. And we've done that horizontally and vertically. Horizontally meaning that we now offer more reward types, whether it's discounts, points, merchandise. And then vertically, we're adding in different tiers. So we want to keep incentivizing your biggest fans to keep promoting, get more buyers, and earn rewards.
And I go to this example all the time, and I think y'all know this, right? Everybody here has your own ecosystem. Like, it doesn't matter if you're the smallest market team or the biggest sports brands in the world, right? You have your rabid fans in there, right? I'm a baseball guy. I frickin' adore minor league baseball. And to any game I go to, I'm infinitely admiring the fans that are there, right? No matter what time the game is, what time of year it is. And the thing is, like, they're already in there and you can pull them in even closer. It's an absolute win-win because they get unique experiences in merchandise that they may have otherwise never had access to, and you get another sales channel that's just with no work from y'all, and then you also maybe can get rid of some bobbleheads that you're sick of having in the closet over there. All right. You built it. It's selling. Cool. Now what? We need you to know not just how it's doing, but why is it doing what it's doing. And honestly, like selfishly, we want you to know why FEVO'S working for you, right? I think we are because you're here, but we want you to see the data behind that. And like, that's the tough part, or here's the toughest part, is that every single person here has a different question, right? We try to build dashboards to serve everybody. It's impossible, right? Everybody has a different question of their data, and they should, right? And you can do that in enterprise today, but it takes some clicks, right? Back to before, clicks are time. You're spending time to do that. So, no more clicks. Ask Gibson. And we've got 3 examples here that I think show that just a little bit of the goals that you might have, but this, of course, is just a tidbit of what's there.
Yeah, the first one is show me my orders over the last 30 days. right? Gibson's going to pull the information, pull the data, and put it in a table format, and now you have all your totals. Quick, easy. Referral codes. So if you're running multiple marketing campaigns and you want to get an idea of which one's working, which one is not working, ask. Show me a breakdown of ref codes.
And I want to say this now. Exporting from Gibson, it's coming. I promise. It's not day one, but it's coming. You ask Gibson the thing, you export that data, you go do what you're doing. I know that would be my first question, so I just want to say that it is coming.
Jason, did you hear that?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Head of tech, exporting. This is how we are able to get features in, by getting up on stage and talking about them.
All right, so this is where it gets really interesting, because it's not just pulling the data, right? It's not just throwing it into a table format, whatever. This can be conversational. It can give you a breakdown of, for example, best-selling location for our Allianz and Zip offers. It's going to tell you exactly what's happening. It'll find the trends. Lower bowl is the clear volume driver in this example. Gibson isn't just going to show you the numbers. It's going to tell you what they mean. Look for trends. Give me more of a breakdown. Have that conversation.
We want you to be experts. That's the goal here, right? I like to believe that we're experts and we can share that knowledge, but you need to be experts. And in the future, very similar to that last one is huge, right? Figure out the trends. We want Gibson in the future to be more proactive than reactive. We want it to tell you, hey, we think this would work, you should try this. Or, hey, there's a feature you're not using that we usually see as a 4% bump in sales. Do you want to try it? That's where this can go, and that's ultimately, I think, is one of the big end games of this. So, again, that part, not day one, but it is coming. Oh, I think we're done. Okay, we're not done. Do you think that was it? No, we got more. Add-ons. Personally, I think add-ons are one of the best parts of our platform. It's key. But if you wanted to sell the same add-on on 10 offers, you were building that dang thing 10 times, with 10 different inventories. So have fun managing them across the offers. I think that's absurd, so we fixed it. So we're introducing a whole new add-on UI, giving it its own area, and then introducing something called centralized add-ons. Pretty self-explanatory. 10 offers, you build that add-on one time, you give it its inventory one time, all 10 offers pull from that same add-on and that same inventory. We're gonna get the new add-on hub. It needed to get its own hub. It needed its own spot. And you're gonna have better control, better visibility, eventually better reporting, all from there. And eventually, we're gonna be able to assign a QR to the add-on you're selling so that when you wanna go check them in at the season ticket holder redemption desk, you can do that, which is a perfect segue into our check-in app. So we've had a check-in app called FEVO Live out for years, and I'm extremely biased, but I think it kicks ass. So here's the thing. With centralized add-ons and other features to come, we knew we had to rebuild this thing. The foundation wasn't there. So we did it. So we completely rebuilt the thing from the ground up, and we're calling it FEVO Go. It's in iOS stores now. It's going to be in Play stores later this month. But truthfully, the biggest reason for this rebuild was so we could do point of sale. Simply put, take payments in the app via tap to pay. There's no equipment. You just need NFC on your phone. Sell into enterprise, it's all in one place, reporting's all in one place, and let's say the full picture, right? You're selling a bobblehead on your offers. You give it a QR. That person walks up with the QR. You use FEVO Go to scan them in. Someone wants to buy that bobblehead, sell it right there to them. That's the whole picture of how that all weaves together.
All right, finally, event feed. So event feed is a collection of offers. So each of you have your own Hello Kitty offers today that live on your site or on our landing pages. But the event feed brings all those individual offers together into one Hello Kitty collection. That's what we call them, collections. That collection can then live natively on, for example, Sanrio's site. giving fans another place to discover all of the Hello Kitty offers. What's great too is that any new offer is automatically added to the Sanrio site. It's obviously something you all can take advantage of as well, not just other partners. And it's all about discoverability, because we want fans that may not have found the offer on your site or through our landing pages. We want them to be able to see it in a place where they already go, meeting your fans where they are.
There it is. Build it with Gibson, see it in our cart, understand it with Gibson. That was our goal.
All right, before we hand it over, just to wrap this all up, 3 takeaways. Gibson, build it, edit, clone, understand your business. A new redesigned cart built around your fans with conversion at the center of every decision. And a look at what's coming. Centralized add-ons, FEVO Go, point of sale, event feed. All things we are extremely excited and can't wait to hand off to all of you.